evening, good evening. Hello and good evening to all. Lakeisha McKnight is here, your leadership specialist and wealth mentor. Good evening, everybody. This is the Leadership TKO live night show. So welcome, everybody. It's about 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're a little early, right? We're a little early, but better early than late. Okay, and so I'll explain to you why we may have been late if we would have waited until after 9 o'clock. And so definitely we'll give you some information and insight about that in just a second. I just want to make sure that we are streaming very, very well onto Facebook. We're actually live on Spreaker, iHeartRadio, over at the leadershiptkostation.com website. And so before we dive into background details and talk about the topic at hand, I'm definitely going to be hosting a watch party in a specific group. Because this is a group that's active, it has women in there, and my fellow sisters, I want to make sure I sow some seeds of value into their lives as well. So let me go ahead and do that, and then I'll get into the background regarding this show here. Good evening, April. Hello. I see you, of course, engaging and commenting already. Thank you so much for doing that. Jumping ahead, hey, go ahead and do so. I don't mind at all, right? Feel free to like or love the stream, everybody. Like or love the stream before we dive into specifics on tonight. And so I'm extremely excited once again to be before you on tonight. Now remember, with this show, we normally go live with the show every single evening, okay? Every single evening around 9 o'clock, sometimes before 9 o'clock, sometimes a little bit after 9 o'clock, depending on what we have going on that evening, okay? And so welcome aboard for those of you who are in the group on Facebook. Good evening to you. We're just kicking this off, going live with the Leadership TKO Live Night Show. Now, this is a show brought to you on behalf of the iLead Company, LLC. Now, our mission, a part of the company, is really to empower leaders with the ability to win from the inside out, growing your influence, your impact, and your income. Those are the three areas that we focus in on. And so if you want to check out more information about Leadership TKO, this exciting global brand that helps develop leaders, I want you to visit www.leadershiptko.com. That's where you're going to be able to obtain more information. All right. And so over the course of the last couple of weeks, we've been focusing in on helping those of you who are home-based business owners, but more specifically, those who are connected to, an MLM, you're connected to an e-commerce type of opportunity. Maybe you're in the network marketing space. You are an independent rep or a distributor for some company out there. Listen, we're helping you to grow your home-based businesses and helping you to grow yourself as leaders. And so I've really been diving into a lot of resources lately and sowing value from some of these great resources. Now, one of the resources that I'm going to be referencing tonight is Rich Dad's Cash Flow Quadrant by Mr. Robert Kiyosaki, okay? I've been stuck on some of his books, and so I'm going to be sharing a nugget or two from this book on tonight. And so here's the thing that we need to realize when it comes to businesses. Businesses need some essential things in order for them to thrive. In order for your business to be successful, there are some things that you definitely are going to need. Now, in order, for example, for a car to run, a car needs an engine to run, right? It needs, of course, other elements as well, other parts as well, like tires, and you need doors, and you need a steering wheel, and you need all of these elements to really drive your vehicle. But you need an engine, because an engine is to a car, right? Like a system is to a business. Okay, like a system. Now, I may have spoken about this before. And so I want to help you understand something. And Robert Kiyosaki makes it really clear and explains this a bit more in detail here in his book, but he makes it a valid point. And I just want to share and read just a little bit from it. I'm not going to read an entire chapter, but I'm going to read a little bit and I'm going to elaborate on it and share with you how there's a system right now that's helping people to really rev up their businesses, right? And finance their dreams. And so let me talk about this just a little bit in a second. But here's what Robert Kiyosaki says in this particular book here. He says, many people are stuck on the left side of the quadrant. Now, if you don't know what quadrant I'm talking about, here's what I'm talking about. You see this little image here on the book? It says E, B, right? E, S, B, and I. See, the E and the S is on the left side, supposedly on the left side if you have the book in front of you. It's on the left side. And then you have the B and the I. Now, the E quadrant stands for being employed. The S quadrant stands for being self-employed. The B quadrant stands for being a big business owner. And then the I quadrant stands for being an investor. And so he talks about how many people are stuck on the left side. So they're stuck being employees or being self-employed because they feel the risks involved in developing their own system are too great. Okay, they feel that it's too great. The risks are just too much. It's too much for them, as though they feel that they're going to lose something. So they stay on the left side of the quadrant as employees or self-employed professionals. And he says, for them, it's smarter to remain safe and secure in a job, because for those who are employed, they're looking for security. You want something that's going to be secure. But here's the truth. The truth of the matter is, even a job is not secure, because the job does not belong to you. Your position can easily be replaced. You can easily be replaced at that job, right? Because all they need to do is let you go and put somebody else in its place. So it's not secure. You don't own the job. And so the organization owns the job. And so you're easily replaceable. Okay, you're easily replaceable. And then with being self-employed, you can face burnout really quick as well, because you're the primary one operating in the business. You're working in the business instead of working on the business. Okay. And so you essentially are the system. You're the system of people. You're the person, right? The all encompassing person that does all the tasks in the business. And then you are also the system of resources. So you have it all. You have it all. So what does that lead to? It leads to burnout. Okay, it leads to burnout, bad health, and then you end up paying for all these medical bills because you're burnt out. Okay, so he's talking about the right side of the quadrant is where you want to be. He says this. He says, today, primarily due to changes in technology, the risk in becoming a successful business owner is greatly reduced. And the opportunity to build your own or leverage, right? Keyword, leverage, an existing business system, okay, is available to virtually everyone. It's available. He says franchises and network marketing took away the hard part of developing your own system. It took it away because in a network marketing opportunity, the system exists and it's effective and people are successful with it. It is a successful system. So you acquire the rights, right, to a proven system, and then your only job is to develop your people. Listen to what he says. He says, when you get connected to a network marketing, a model style of business, he says what? You get the rights to a proven system, and then your only job. The only job that you have as a part of this model of business, as a part of the network marketing opportunity, as a part of that home-based business opportunity, look, your only job is to develop your people. Develop your people. So how do you develop your people? You encourage them to read books, right? I have plenty of books over here that I definitely recommend those who I mentor to actually take advantage of and read. I have many others as well in my library, but you can get access to books, and you can get access to MP3s and videos and content such as this video vlog, for example, right? So again, he says, develop your people. It doesn't matter what type of company you have. You still need to develop your people, even if you have employees, right? In a traditional business, you need to develop your people. Right? Develop them, allow them to participate in training, in different seminars and conferences that are hosted nearby. But develop your people. And the most important person that needs to be developed is you. The one that you see in the mirror every single day. Now, hopefully you are looking at yourself every single day in the mirror, right? And so you need to be developing yourself, because again, it's all based on you, the leader, building up your people and developing yourself and raising your leadership lid. that John Maxwell speaks of often. Okay. So he says, you as the network marketer, you as the home-based business owner, you acquire the rights to a proven system, and your only job is to develop the people. He says, think of business systems, right, which is what your business needs. Think of business systems as bridges, right? Bridges that provide a path for you to cross safely from the left side of the quadrant to the right side of the cash flow quadrant. So that's the purpose of the system. You need that system in place so that you can cross over from the left side of that quadrant to the right side of the quadrant, right? And so if you want to experience freedom, your bridge to freedom is connected to a system that's proven, right? A part of an opportunity that's helping people to get the results that they want. And that is why I love the money system that myself and over 800,000 people worldwide are plugged into. It is a money system not like any other. It is connected to an e-commerce company. It is not a network marketing opportunity. It is not an MLM. A lot of people have asked the question, is this an MLM, right? Is this another one of those pyramid things? Here's what I need to, of course, answer regarding that. Every business is shaped like a pyramid. Okay, there's someone who was given the opportunity or given the idea to start it, right? And he had help in getting it started. And so with everything is shaped like a pyramid. You can't get around that. And so here's the thing. We need other people. It's a system. Everything is based upon a system. But you want to be connected to a system that works. And I tell you the truth that the money system that was developed in 2011 by Dr. Harold Constantin Zeitz out of Germany, this money system, this wealth system is helping people to be set free from this broken money system. I know you may be saying, well, Lakeisha, how do I know that the system is broken? Well, for most people, it's taking them 2 and 3 jobs just to keep their heads above the water to take care of their bills, right? See, it's broken because the dollar has lost over 98% of its value. It's broken because it's based upon debt. It's broken because the dollar is constantly being printed, which is lowering the value of itself, right? You need to understand and get the education so you'll understand what you're actually a part of. Most people, we don't get the education, and Robert Kiyosaki says it. We don't receive the necessary education about money in our homes and through the educational system. But I love this money system, right, provided by the e-commerce company based out of Germany that will help you to become educated. You see, I plugged into this system for now over 3 years with my husband and many other amazing people. And we're becoming educated about money. We know about this thing and we're learning more every single day. I don't claim to know all and know everything there is about money. But what I do know is that you as an individual, myself, my husband, and many others, we should spend the dollar and not save it because the dollar is not necessarily money. And that's one of the nuggets that we get from this money system. There's so many others, but I'm not going to overwhelm you. If you want to receive an education about money, if you desire to establish generational wealth, okay, and financial freedom for yourself in 2020, you can get access to this free money system. It's absolutely free. I didn't pay a thing. I didn't whip out a credit card. I didn't give them my social security number, right? And over the course of the last couple of years, I've been building wealth for myself, but not just that. For my 3-year-old and my 7-year-old. So am I punching an alarm clock to have to go to a 9 to 5 and rush through traffic? Absolutely not. Okay. I can be here for my children, which you probably hear in the background. Okay. So I want to encourage you, get plugged in, get back with the person that's sharing this particular video with you on tonight. Let them know you are ready to plug into this money system so you can get on the fast track. You can get in the fast lane so you can reach that destination, whatever that destination is for you. It could be that you want freedom to have with your children and your family, being debt free, being able to fulfill your goals, whatever your goals are. And even if you have a business that you're working on already, guess what? The money system can finance that particular dream that you have to have that business flourishing. You can be your own bank where you have a constant flow of revenue in the money system, and you can actually transition some of those funds to whatever business venture you're trying to build up. Whether it's a coaching business, a speaking business, you have a book that you want to market, whatever it is that you're trying to do, the money system can help in that regard. We have many people who have other occupations, like other professions outside of this, and the money system is helping to fund their dreams. So what is it for you in 2020? What dream are you trying to fund in 2020? The money system is the ticket. It is the solution. So I want to say thank you so very much for giving me your attention during this particular stream tonight. And I want to bring your attention to the fact that if you want more information about this money system, there is a presentation that's going to be happening tonight at 9:00 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And there will be some watch parties that's going to be conducted not only on my timeline, but the timelines of my other colleagues as well. So I want to invite you to definitely pay attention. Pay attention to that watch party from the very beginning to the end if you're serious about achieving your dreams. But if you're not serious, the presentation may not be for you. And we do understand that, okay? But understand, this is the time. Take advantage of the opportunity while it is here, while the train is actually going past. Do not miss this opportunity because it may not come back again. All right. So again, thank you so very much, everyone. And remember, we're going to be back officially for the Leadership TKO Live Night Show tomorrow night, okay, at 9:00. We will be here at 9:00, all right, tomorrow, Eastern Standard Time. So until the next time that you and I come together again, remember to think, to speak, and to live leadership, and get back with that person that shared this stream with you tonight so you can get plugged in to the money system tonight. Be blessed, everyone.